Hey everyone. Um, I think I just want to know how. I want to ask how is everyone doing, and I know I haven't posted in a while, but um, I'm trying to think of what I'm gonna think about. But I just want to know how everyone's doing, and I'm sorry for all disheveled I looked. Yeah, a little tired, and my hair's all freaking messed up. My glasses are crooked because they broke. If you can see, these still bend, but these have duct tape on them, so that doesn't bend. So they're not, they're off kilter. They look stupid. But hopefully soon in July, I will be getting a new pair. But I've been thinking, and this has been on my mind, is this I've been too lazy and tired, like I'm tired right now, to talk about this. But it's on the subject of um, North American integration, right? And I've been thinking for a while now, like in the past, right, when I was like really right wing nationals, whatever, I would be completely against a North American Union or some form of integration uh, between the United States, Canada, and Mexico. But now it's starting slowly to make more sense. I mean, and part of the reason is just because like as the United States has been uncoupling from China, we have sent our manufacturing out to Mexico. So now we're becoming more and more reliant on Mexico. But recently, a lot of Republicans, about a month or so ago, have been saber rattling against Mexico, saying how they'll like invade it. Sorry about my hair. Holy shit! God, I need to get a haircut too. Um, but it's been saying that, and then just kind of pushing Mexico into a corner, and it's been worrying about me, like if these Republicans got what they wanted and they actually invaded Mexico, right? Then that would surely push Mexico into the arms of Russia and China, right? Like then it would be pretty much over for the United States. So I just find that this is a really stupid idea. I think it's more practical to push for some form of North American integration. Because I mean, just think if like the United States were to go to war with Mexico, um, then that surely that would possibly lead to Latin America uniting against the United States, and then we're economically and whatever power we had, we're pretty much fucked. So I just think that's a terrible idea. So I do kind of at this point think it's better for North that to support North American integration. You know, you can call me a globalist all you want, but here's the problem. Maybe you can say that I'm a liberal globalist, but then at the same time, in many ways, you're a liberal as well. You're just a 19th century liberal, i.e., a nationalist. I'm 2 steps ahead of you, I guess. But that's the problem with the right wing. Like they're always, they want to go back to 1950s. They're they're always conserving yesterday's political fad, I guess. So it's just like, and there's other reasons why I support North American Union. On one hand, I don't know how much longer the United States can keep up this being involved in like the Middle East, Africa, Europe, Asia as the world police, the global hegemon. How much longer we can actually do that? So I feel like a North American Union and going back to a more continental level focused, right? Is a better option, but I also think it's a better option than going back to just American nationalism or isolationism. Because I don't think there's any going back to that. I think the world is moving beyond. just petty nationalism and nation states, you know. So yeah, and I guess so. I would say like has something similar to the North, to like the European Union, just a lot less, cringe, like it is, right? Like if one currency, make English, Spanish, and French the official languages. Everyone in Canada in grade school and all that learns Spanish. Everyone in Mexico is required to learn English in the schools, right? And I know a lot of people aren't gonna like that. A lot of maybe more nationalistic Natty people may follow me, but here's the thing: like, if Mexicans are coming here, I 100% support gringos going to Mexico. I mean, there's a million gringos in Mexico, but I'd be happy if there was 10 million, in honesty. But yeah, it's just, I know this position probably won't be popular with a lot of people, but it's ironic because you have some people screaming how much they love multipolarity. They like that idea. But then you promote something that's multipolar and they're like, oh, no, no, we can't have that. So it's just like, so I guess that's where I'm at. Like, why bother keep with Europe? Why bother Africa, Asia, the Middle East, whatever? Why keep on bothering being involved in that and being the world's hegemon when I when we could create something continental where we could still be part of the world, but we're not like being the world's police either. And I would even go a little further. Like, let's say if we had New Orleans or something as the capital, right? And one currency, like I said, those official languages. I would also like protected languages as well. For like, let's say Louisiana Creoles, native tribes, whatever, right? And yeah, I would even go to the point that I would want the creation of a North American military. I mean, I really feel like that whether you like it or not, these borders will increasingly stop mattering less and less. Like already between Anglo Canada, excluding French Canada, there's really no much of a difference between the United States and Anglo Canada. There really isn't. But now, as the United States becomes more and more Hispanic, a good bit of Hispanics in the United States are of Mexican American descent. There isn't going to be a huge difference between Mexico and the United States either. So I'm almost at a point, let's say, I wonder, like, will, probably not, but will the United States, Mexico, and Canada only exist one day in name only, Like, just principalities with like no real influence. They exist in name, but no one's really connected to these nation states anymore. Because I don't really feel connected to the American nation state now. I'm a lot far less anti, oh, I hate my country than I was before, just because it's more like the thought, like, the nation state implies ethnicity, right? I don't think we can call the United States a nation state whatsoever. I mean, my ancestors, I've had many ancestors who fought in the American Revolution, and I'm of like a good bit of colonial ancestry, right? But thing is, my founding stock ancestors became minorities like 100 years ago. With all the German, the Irish, the Italians, the Ellis Islanders, whatever, and they became the majority. And now soon, the Hispanics will become a majority. So it's like really just kind of just like one. So on one hand, it's not It's kind of like the United States is kind of like a big, large factory, I guess. They use you when they have no longer use, they'll throw you away. But I won't be surprised that maybe in 100 or 200 years from now, if like maybe even less, maybe 50 or 100 years from now, we're like majority Hispanic country. We're gonna have some Hispanic Americans who've been here for 3 to 5 generations or whatever. And they're gonna start saying the Asian immigrants and the Indian immigrants, saying, "Hey, this ain't your country. Get out." Rinse and repeat. So, yeah, I don't really have a strong connection to the United States. I think I have more connection to the southern states, right? And that's what I would be more interested in seeing. Say majority Southern, i.e., white and black Southerners. That's what makes up the South. But as far as the United States goes, it's kind of like it's indifference. Like it doesn't surprise me that the Southwest is becoming majority Hispanic. I mean, to some extent, I feel like it's almost inevitable, right? So, yeah. What else was I gonna say? But it's not to say I do not feel a connection to America as, in a sense, this continent. I do. And I am proud of my ancestors. But this state, the United States, right? It's I don't really feel the modern United States. I don't really feel much connection to, but I do to this continent, right? So I guess that's what I'm trying to say. So yeah, I think I'm kind of for North American integration now. I think, yeah, I'm for it personally. And I know, and I mean, if anything, like this is not good. This is not my views will piss off American Wignats as well as MAGA people, for sure. Because back in like the 2000s, all the conservatives like, oh, we're the New World Order, and they're trying to create North American Union, the Amero, right? But it will also piss off Mexican nationalists, which I'm okay with that. Nationalists are generally very stupid people. They are. They can't see the the bigger picture. They're ignorant. So yeah, I would say I am in support of North American Union. I even sometimes wonder if the whole entire New World someday should unite in some sort of form, like North America, Central America, South America, Oceania, as in New Zealand and Australia and Greenland. Literally create like INGSOC, which I'm not saying I really like that government, of course, but big ass state, and it would be like the new world. This is dominating the old. Because I look at Europe, it's like Europe is like a old person's home. They had their past glories, but now they're really just being held up by the United States. So, yeah. Let's unite the new world and let's drop this dead weight. Alright, see you. I'll talk to you. What the hell was I about to say? Well, I hope you guys are doing well, alright? And I hope my ramblings weren't too crazy. I know I look insane. I haven't shaved. My hair's crazy. My glasses are broken. And I'm very tired. I've been having the worst allergies lately. Like, very bad. Or just now, like today. Like, I was perfectly fine, and then I walk outside and walk back inside. I'm sneezing, like, really bad. Yeah, I probably need to replace the air filter in my house tomorrow. But yeah, but I hope you guys are doing alright, and sorry for not posting in forever.